Hey guys, today we will learn how to do an image classification using ERDAS Imagine. What is an image classification? Image classification is basically regrouping all the pixels of an image into a number of user-defined classes. There are basically two types of classification techniques. One is supervised, the other one is unsupervised. Today we will be learning how to do unsupervised classification. In unsupervised classification, the user is expected to define only the number of classes. That's why it is relatively simple. The computer automatically goes into each of the pixel and finds out to which class should that particular pixel belong with reference to its spectral reflectance values. So we'll not get into much theory. We'll straight away go to practicals. How do we go about it? First of all, you should open the ERDAS Imagine software, which is already opened here. You can open it from the start menu, whereas for me it is already opened. Here it is. So how do we start the procedure? Go to data preparation menu and go to unsupervised classification option. In that one, you are expected to give one input raster file that will be of the extension of IMG. It will be taking only IMG format. You go and browse through all the directories you wish and select the image. Here I am using the recent button. By pressing the recent button, you will get a list of the images which have been used recently, which means the first image listed in that list is the image that has been used the latest. So I'll be selecting this image. Here it is. It is in the input raster file, and I need to define the output file as well. Output file, I'll again go to recent and press, and it is asking whether you want to delete the file that I have just selected. You will click now and you will select unsupervised classification. You can give any name you want. Just click OK once. The IMG format comes up, extension comes up. Again click it for the second time. You have the output file. Thereafter you are expected to define the number of classes. Make it 3. Will not make it more than that. You can make it any number of classes. Say 50 also you can make, not an issue. But we'll keep it at 3 to make the things simple. So, and also the process will happen relatively faster. Thereafter you select this color scheme option. By default it is grayscale. Your image will be black and white, so preferably you should select approximate true color, a radio button, so that you get your image in the color format, and close it. And that's all you need to do. You just need to click here OK to get the image. Before that, we'll just see what is the image. How is it? Input. So you go to the recent, and this was your image. Just open it. Right click on the image. The option fit image to window will fit your image to the window, and zoom in as much as you need it. And this is the image. This is an area in India. So why I have opened this image is so that you will get the output. You can compare the images to see what a classification actually is. So this is the process that you have already done. Click OK. The process starts. What a unsupervised classification does basically, unsupervised classification, depending on the number of classes defined by the user, classifies the image. And it takes only the spectral reflectance since the user has not defined any training sets. I'll talk about training sets in detail when I talk about supervised classification. This is unsupervised classification. There is no training sets. So image classification is done purely on the basis of the spectral reflectance of each pixel. It is assessed to which class should that belong, which class does it belong very closely, and the software puts that pixel into that class and gives you the entire image. So the process is happening. You have done 3 iterations. You have defined the number of iterations there. We have just considered the default value. So it has done 3 iterations so far, and now it is doing the statistics part. Now it is doing the signatures, what I talked about signatures, about supervised classification. The signatures are there in the unsupervised classification also, just the difference is that user will not be defining it. The process is done. Click OK. Take another viewer, put it next to the first viewer, open, and go to the recent and open the unsupervised classification image, and there you go. You have your image. You can zoom in how much ever you want. Now you can see the clear difference between the first and the second image. The first image is having so many colors, whereas all the colors have been merged and put it into 3 classes, which are defined by 3 different colors. And that's it. That is the unsupervised classification. Thanks for watching.